Hello, how is everybody? Well, today, paying homage by the way, we're going to look at the modifications that Grey Hikes, as Al, thank you, has kindly done to my Taiji 2. I've been waiting for a bit of a windy day, and this morning was predicted gusts from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock and winds of 40 mile an hour, 40 to 50 mile an hour winds. So in homage to Al, because I know he loves his coastal camps, I've come to my local coast. I hope you can see that behind us there. And I'm going to find somewhere. It is blowing at the moment. It's probably about 20 miles an hour at the moment. 15 to 20, I'm going to imagine. But to test these mods out, there's a bit of a gust getting up. To test these mods out, try and pitch the tent. So I've not pitched it since Al's done the mods for me. So this will be a first for me. And a bit of a learning curve. I can't see it being pitched much different to how it used to be pitched, but with these added extra modifications to make the tent more stable in winds, I think it'll be fantastic. So I want to thank Al as well. We did come to a mutual arrangement for him to do the mods. So I got him on the back foot really. I've been watching his videos and I knew that his Lancashire one that he used to add, he damaged it and I knew he'd been missing it, something awful. And I had a Lancashire one that I hate. So he did the mods, he got the Lancashire one. So right, let's find somewhere to get this pitched. I'll get back to you. There's the sea, there's the sea. I'm not anywhere along here. Looks as good as place to stick it down. Didn't want to do it behind there. It's sheltered. And that's... Well, I'm having to hold my hat on now. Yeah, it's definitely strong winds there now, like. So this will be where the fun starts. Right, everything back in the bag to stop it blowing away. I've got the poles already set up, ready. Now just a case of finding which end is which on this. Right. Couldn't have made that happen. That's a dot. So we might not have the best view in the world. I've got the animator with us. I've pegged that down. See what we're reading. I'll bring you up. 23, 24. So we're getting gusts. We're getting gusts of up to so far 24, 25 mile an hour. So far, I'm hoping you can see. We've even just that one pole in. Oh, I'm hoping you can hear me too. With even just that one pole in and the extra, with their modifications of these sleeves, it's going in a lot better and it's taking shape a lot better. Right. I'm hoping this mic's working. If not, you'll be listening to me talk over the top. Yeah, that's so much better now with those like that. Right, I'm going to go around and get these clipped up now. It's going to act like a great big sail, isn't it? A lot of dog walkers. A lot of dog walkers along here. I've been getting some strange looks, but I just keep telling them I'm just making a video. Oh, them poles are bending right in without any guy lines on them. Yeah, this is a little bit worrying, if I'm honest. I'm going to show you, well it's not, it's just pancaking. But I haven't got guy lines, so I think the next thing is to get some guy lines on them poles before I damage them completely. I'll bring you back. Right guys, that was a fight and a half. These winds are getting stronger now. They're probably 30 to 40 mile an hour as I'm putting this tent up. But as soon as I've got, it's only these side guide arms out at the moment. Excuse me, my speaking's all over. But even just with those guidelines on, it stopped them. They're not collapsing back in over now. So I'm going to get all the guidelines on it, get the sides pulled out. Obviously in sand in these weather is not the best. Also, Al, you need to work on your knot tying skills, mate. 3 of those come undone. And it wasn't ideal when I was fighting with it. I want my lanyard back. All a joke, mate. But what a difference. What a difference that makes. The wind's constantly changing. It's sort of coming from over there at the moment. It's coming that way, so it's hitting the tent right on the flat. But it keeps spinning round and hitting on this end. So I'm going to get the rest of these guy ropes in, guys, and get these sides pegged out, and I'll bring you back. Right guys, that's it. Up and all pegged. So Al added these extra wrap rounds on, which is all sealed. He seam sealed it all, glued and patched. He's put the sleeves at the bottom, and this has got a hard plastic insert in it, which runs down the first sort of 12 inches or so at the bottom of the tent, and he's added extra guy lines there, so he's done away with the guy lines that the tent did have on those little hooks. And that, once that's all pegged, that is much more solid. And them winds now This is the back end where it's hitting, but Al's actually sent me a while back some sleeves that he's designed to go over the top of a trekking pole, and those sleeves clip onto the tent, the crossbar there, or you can just insert the trekking pole up against that top crossbar and see it. Let's see what them winds are getting up to now. Man, I don't know how much I trust this after watching Novice Wild Campers video on the speeds, so where they were way out, especially at higher speeds. So yeah, we're getting 20 mile an hour there, 18, 17. Believe me, I can tell you, when people thinking they're in 60 mile an hour winds, they're obviously not. That would just blow you straight off your feet. I mean, these winds here now are strong enough for this tent, but yeah, a lot easier to set up. I don't know what readings we're getting there. 23, 22s. It's strong enough to be blowing my arm away with the camera in it anyway. Right, so there we go, and the poles now on the tent with the new guy lines added, they're just holding just fine. They're not buckling at all now, and that's in 25 mile an hour winds straight onto that side as well. So chuffed to bits with that, Al. Grey Hikes, go and check him out, fantastic bloke, brilliant videos. His intros are absolutely, I don't think anybody does intros like him on YouTube. It's worth a watch just for his intros. Yeah, obviously I'm in sand here as well, so the pegs are pulling loose a lot quicker than what they would. But yeah, I think with them trekking poles in, that would make a hell of a difference. But to be fair, it's surviving without them. I don't really want to open it up and go inside because I don't want to get sand in it. But I know Al has put another pocket in for me on the inside, so that's something that we'll probably just start having a look at on another day. Right, I think I'll faff on with this trekking pole at the moment. Oh, one thing Al has done as well, apart from all these mods to make it a lot stronger, he's put two-way zips in. So now the tent can be open from the bottom and from the top. So there we go, so we can now vent it if you're cooking in the vestibule. And there's the bottom zip. Yeah, I'm not going to open it because it'll just pull the door right back and fill the tent full of air like a balloon. I mean, obviously I'm doing this, if you're on a camp you'd get in, lock yourself in and that'd be it. But obviously I'm making a video, so yeah. Look, that is absolutely, from what it was previously when it was getting pancaked to now in 25 mile an hour winds, unbelievable improvement. What an absolutely unbelievable improvement. Right, hold one. I didn't bring a tripod because it was pointless. It just got blown over, so I'm struggling a bit holding this to show you things. But these are the sleeves that Grey Hikes Al has been making. He sent me these free because a little bit of a competition on one of his videos to see who would like some to try out. But these are this is the updated version. So basically this neoprene type sleeve goes over the top of your trekking pole, and then you've got various attachments around it, and also Velcro strap over the top. And it's got, when I find it, oh maybe this one doesn't, oh yeah it does. Fighting with the wind in it. It's also got a clip on there so you can clip that over the top of your pole. He says, doing it one-handed. Put that over the top of your pole, get your trekking pole up inside of that. In fact, give me a minute and I'll come back with that. On the other side though, what's getting battered even more. Right, this is more for Al. These are all prototypes by the way. So this is more for Al's feedback than anything else. So the issue I'm having, Al, on this sock, I've got the trekking pole set to its farthest distance there. If I use the clip, it's just sliding up and down, it's not actually offering any support. Now what I will say, I've had that velcro around as well, but it just does exactly the same thing. Yeah, I think if you're going to use these, maybe the best, I'm going to do it now, but take this top pole out and before you put that crossbar on, attach that, and then you can brace it with a walking stick. But for everybody else, you sort of see the general principle of how you would use that. I think it's probably more suited to an internal frame than an external. Yeah, because it's just even that at the fullest, it's not actually that pulled right down and cinched up, but it's not actually doing anything at all really. So it will do on my TP tent, but unfortunately on this it's not working for me, unless I'm doing something wrong, Al, which isn't unknown, and I probably am. So yeah, let me know, mate. Right, quick view, What a tent. He's just made my favourite tent literally 100 times better. I've got a bit of a ease on that, but I haven't cinched these, I've just pegged them so you get this low to the ground. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. Nice. I'm just having some thoughts whilst I'm walking back to the car and getting blown sideways. Right, the improvements are absolutely brilliant. So this will come in before I actually say goodbye, by the way, it'll be out of sync. Things I forgot to mention, because obviously I was in two minds whether to carry on putting that tent up or not, just because of the wind, and obviously I didn't want to damage it. I am going to get poles for it anyway, but yeah, so basically the sleeves on the tent that Al's put on, that are about, I think at 12 inches or so, I'm sure if they're not, Al will correct us. They made all the difference. At first when you put it in and you've just got the frame up, it was still buckling in with the wind, but as soon as you got the guy ropes on, tied round, that stopped all that. In hindsight, I should have put some guy ropes on it before clipping it up. I should have definitely put the guy lines out first and pinned them to the ground. But putting it in them sleeves, getting it so far up, and then getting those guy lines out made a world of difference. I'm sure that if it wasn't for those sleeves and it was just guyed out, that tent would have just collapsed in and kept collapsing in on itself. So yeah, brilliant. Yeah, so again, Al's done a fantastic job. Right, back to me doing whatever I'm talking about. It'll be shite. Hey guys, the recording, I forgot to record an ending, so I'm back home now.
I got shot blasted walking off that beach with all the sand. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. So if you have, please give us a thumbs up, comment what you think below, etc. I'm sure if I've got any details wrong, Al will put me right. And I did forget to mention that Al had actually did some mods to the doors of the tent as well. So he put a creeper stopper there, 2 clicks. So I can't do it because the other hand's holding this phone. Two clips, it clipped the doors together with to stop the zip coming up from the bottom. And he'd also put some guy lines attached to the bottom of the doors. But if you want to see all of the mods in detail that Al did for me, go check out his video, the Taiji 2 mods video. They're all on that, and he explains it a lot better than I ever could. So, but there you go. So thanks again, Al. Yeah, so if you've liked this, please give us a thumbs up. If you don't subscribe, please get subscribed. Cover camping gear, anything, budget, fines, anything to help people out, and do a few blah 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 blah. I do a few fishing videos as well. Well, I have been lately. So if you enjoy all that sort of stuff, anything outdoorsy, please please get subscribed. Oh my God, what a mess this ending is, isn't it? So until next time, whatever we do and wherever we are, I'll see you then. Love you loads, millions. Bye for now. Sorry about the shit ending.